let's repeat again. Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Dukkhamaptumayogataha.
Dukkhamaptumayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Chirenadhigacchati.
Nachirenadhigacchati.
Pritidali, you want to repeat this?
Yes, uncle.
Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Sanyasastu mahabaho.
Dukkhamaptumayogataha.
Dukkhamaptumayogaha.
Ayogataha.
Ayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Yoga yukto munir brahma.
Nachirenadhigacchati.
Nachirena nagacchati.
Nachirenadhigacchati.
Nachirenadhigacchati.
So, yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadhigacchati. Parabrahma is Lord Shri Krishna. Ultimate goal for everyone is to reach him, right? Which we also call as moksha. Everyone wants to reach Paramatma. If not in this life, we all will have to reach one day into him, because that's how the world is designed. It will all end up into him, isn't it? How early we go there, how early we become one with him, is a question of individual choice. If we, Bhagavan is saying, na chirena, it will not take longer. Chirena means longer. Na chirena means shorter. Very quickly, adhigacchati, you will reach. Very quickly you will reach. Reach where? Reach me. Reach me ante enti? He is already here. Manam emanunnamu? Bhagavan is present everywhere ani antunnam. Avuna? He is in everything. He is in you. He is in me. He is everywhere antunnam kada. Then what is reaching him? He is already in me. Right? I am in him. So what is the point in reaching? When do you know that? ఇప్పుడు మనం ట్రైన్ లో కూర్చున్నాము, కృతి మీ ఊరి పేరేంటి, నువ్వు ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తావు, మీ తాతయ్య వాళ్ళ ఊరికి వెళ్ళాలంటే?
Uncle,
వేర్ డు యు గో టు యువర్ గ్రాండ్ పేరెంట్స్ హౌస్?
Chittoor.
Chittoor, right? So now where are you? You are in Hyderabad?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. So from Bangalore to Chittoor you get into a train. Okay, so you sit in the train. One station goes, then the second station comes, the third station comes. Finally, Chittoor station comes. You get down at the Chittoor station, correct? How do you know that Chittoor station has come? Your parents will tell you. But how your parents will know Chittoor station has come? Nobody announces that in the train. How will they know? Think. In every station there is a board, right? Wherever you see, there are boards where the name of the station is written, correct? Isn't it? So if we see the name of the station, we know Chittoor station has come, isn't it? What if we are not able to see? What if it is dark, no light at all? Will you still be able to get down at Chittoor station? The chances are that you may miss that station. If there are no lights in the station, you will not know. Only thing then you will have to see is time. Oh, 4 o'clock Chittoor station should come. Is it 4 o'clock now? Yes, 4 o'clock. There is a station. So maybe this is Chittoor. And you get down. Once you get down, suddenly the lights come up and you will see that the station is something totally different. The train was running late, so it did not reach Chittoor yet, right? It is somewhere in the middle and you got down. because you are looking at time. The reason why I'm giving you this example is the station has not moved anywhere. The train is going in the direction where it is supposed to go. It has been going in this direction for so long. The passengers inside that are also not new. You have been traveling to Chittoor, Bangalore and Chittoor so many years, so many times for every festival, you may be going there. So you are used to it. In spite of all that experience that you have, you may end up into a different railway station if there is no light. Very simple. Isn't it? So here the idea is to have a torchlight with us all the time, so that even if there is no light, I will switch it on and see what station has come, and I will get down only when it is Chittoor station. Adhaminda? Likewise, Bhagwan is there in all of us. We are there in him. We know he is everywhere. We know that. But do we realize that? When you talk to your parents, do you think they are God? No. Sometimes we yell at them, right? Sometimes we use strong words, strong emotions against them. Sometimes we don't listen to them. For your teachers, forget about teachers. Smallest things like, living creatures around you, right from ant, mosquitoes, everything. Would you be able to see God in that? The answer is no. The reason why the answer comes no is because I don't have the torchlight and it is already dark. It is already dark. I don't have my torchlight, which is my guru. So I cannot see. If I cannot see, then though Bhagwan is there in me, I will not be able to recognize it. So reaching ante entante ikkada, not going from one place to the other place. Nachirena adhigachati ante, not from going from one place to the other place. Ante God ekkado unnaru, manam ayan దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాలి, ఇది కాదు. Realizing that God is in me, the day I realize that, I don't need any torch after that. Because if I know that I'm already in Chittoor, I don't have to worry, right? But if I'm in the train, not knowing whether I'm in Chittoor or not, then it is a problem. So what Bhagwan is currently here saying is, Sanyasastu Mahavaho Dukkham Aptum Ayogataha. If there are a pending number of activities with you, there are a lot of work to be done, and you renounce all, you keep all that in the backlog, chaddanle, and one fine day you decide that I'm not going to do any of that. So for example, you have so many homeworks that you have to complete. By Monday, you have to show. Saturday, Sunday is a holiday. You start working and then finally you said, oh, I have 3 subjects. I have 2 free days. I can work. Definitely, I need just 20 minutes to complete it. I can do it maybe Monday morning before getting onto the bus. I need 20 minutes only, right? So I will not do anything on Saturday. I will not do anything on Sunday. What it will lead is, on that final day, the pressure will come. When the pressure comes so strong, it brings stress. Like say all of a sudden, let's say you become sick on Monday morning. Weekend you enjoyed, and Monday morning you become sick. What will happen? Who is going to do that work now? Amma will not do, Nana will not do, your friends will not do, you have to do, and you are sick. So what happens here? There will be a lot of pressure, stress, pain, struggle. That Bhagwan is giving a word to that. And the word is dukkham. Sorrow, dukkham, pain. Okay? So when you have a lot of things to be done and you just decide not to do it and renounce everything just because you want to spend time with Bhagwan, it doesn't matter what your intent here is, but the work that is to be done will bring pressure onto you. And that pressure is not a normal pressure, it will make you struggle. So don't give up just like that. When you already have a lot of things to be done, first finish that work. Don't give it up, is Bhagavan saying, right? So, Sanyasaha tu Mahabaho Dukkham Aptum. Who get the pain? Ayogataha. One who is not qualified to renounce. I'll give you another example. How many of you have seen fruits on the tree? Anshutalli, Kriti is raising hand. What fruit tree you have seen?
Mango.
Mango. Good. So what color mangoes do you see on the fruit, on the tree?
Some would be green, some would be yellow, some would be both.
Correct. Which one will fall to the ground?
Yellow one.
One that is fully ripe, which is ready, which has nothing else to do on the tree. When the fruit starts growing, it asks the branches, can I get some water, please? I want to grow. The tree will give water. Then it says, can I get some minerals like potassium, phosphorus, and all that? Please, I want to grow. Then tree provides all that from the soil. It pulls from the soil and gives it to the fruit. And the fruit start growing. As it is growing, there will be a time where the fruit itself will say, Abba, I am full, Abba. I cannot take any more. I am done. I'm done with it. Right? I don't need anything else. I am satisfied. Whatever I was asking, you have been giving me for so long, for many years. Now it is time. I don't need anything. The moment it says, I don't need anything, the tree will automatically leave it. Okay, you are on your way down to earth. Go. And the fruit falls down to the earth. Such a fruit, when you eat, what is the feeling you get? What is the feeling you get, Kriti, when you eat such a fruit which is fully done?
It would be very tasty.
Very, very tasty. Happiness. Filled with happiness. Now, imagine a small, tiny, little one, when it starts, right, it is of a small cashew nut size. Mango always starts with cashew nut size. It slowly grows to the big size, right? At that cashew nut size, if the fruit decides that I don't want to grow, I want phosphorus, this, that, on all that, I will not ask. I'll not be worried about my growth at all. I just want to get down, because ultimately everyone has to fall down to the earth. I have seen my cousins and my parents, my grandparents falling down to the earth, right? So I will also fall down. What is there? I will fast forward. I will do everything at their pace. I will become them. I will become equivalent to my grandfather. And then this small, tiny cashew nut sized mango decides to fall down onto the earth. It falls down onto the earth. What happens then? A small baby like you, because everyone likes to take the fruits from the ground and eat. So the small baby comes and says, oh, there is another mango. It is small size. It fits into my mouth also. Very nice, very nice. He'll pick it up. And the moment she puts in her mouth, little Kriti, what will happen? The taste of it will be so bitter that she will just spit it out and say, Ammo, this is what? I don't like this at all. Right? Both the fruits are coming from the same tree. Both the fruits had the same choices, options. One decided to take as much as it can, live its life completely, and then finally renounce. The other one decides that though it has the life to grow, it will say, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to renounce. The difference they make is the one that falls with completely ripened form gives pleasure and happiness to many others. But the one that leaves, that comes prematurely onto the ground, will only leave hard sentiments and emotions and pains and struggle for not only itself, but also for the others in the society. So that is called dukkham. Right? So Bhagavan says, don't renounce so soon. You don't have to decide when you have to renounce. It will automatically happen. Just like how automatically the fruit falls down, right? It will automatically happen. You don't have to say, oh, from today onwards, I am becoming sannyasi. I'll wear a saffron cloth. I will go to Himalayas and then I become sannyasi. You don't have to declare and announce that. It will automatically happen one day if it has to happen. Until then, do your duty with the sense that you are not doing. He is powering you to do it. With that attitude, you do your duties. Okay. Now, let's go to 7th. Arushkana, you have already known this, right? So can you just chant 7? You're there? 7th.
Okay, Mama. Okay. योग युक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि लिप्यते.
Okay, good job. Sloga chapalana. Eppudaina sare mantram cheptunnappudu, these are all called mantras. Whatever comes from Krishna's mouth is not a shloka, it is a mantra. So the mantras are to be understood and should be enjoyed within the heart. Okay, so every word.
Mama, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒకసారి స్లోగా చెప్పనా?
చెప్పు, స్లోగా చెప్పు, ఎంజాయ్ చేస్తూ చెప్పు.
ఓకే. योग युक्तो विशुद्धात्मा विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मा भूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि लिप्यते.
Very good, Kana. Very nice. All right, Anshutali, would you repeat after me? Yoga yukto vishuddhatma.
Yoga yukto vishuddhatma.
Vijitatma jitendriyah.
Vijitatma jitendriyah.
Sarvabhutatma bhutatma.
Sarvabhutatma bhutatma.
Kurvannapi salipyate.
Kurvannapi na lipyate.
Kurvannapi na lipyate.
Kurvannapi na lipyate.
Yoga yukta vishuddhatma, vijitatma, jitendriya. These are all the adjectives, like how we say, FRCS, MBBS, MD, all those things in front of doctor. Ultimately, he is doctor, but we give all special titles, isn't it? Similarly, Bhagwan is giving titles to the person who is almost ready to fall down, which means almost ready to renounce. Such a person will have these qualities: Vishuddha Atma, Jite Indriyaha, Vijita Atma. These are the qualifications given to that person. Are you that? Arjuna, are you that? If not, it is too early for you to renounce anything. So these are all the litmus tests. We should ask ourselves, before even we take such a decision, we should ask ourselves, am I a Vijitatma? Am I a Jitendriyaha? Am I a Vishuddhatma? What are these? A Vishuddhatma is a purified soul. What that means? For him, the body does not matter. Very simple test. Very simple test. Go and start your journey in a very loaded bus. If someone steps on your feet, what is the kind of emotion that will come to you? If you are angry on the person and starts yelling to him back, "Chuskolewa, kallu kanpichatleda?" If you have used this word, then we are not there yet. What you should do? At that point in time, oh, my body hurts. You should feel bad that your body hurts, but you should never bother why it hurts. You should just take it as something which is not good. Okay, somebody stepped on my feet and that is causing pain. Maybe this pain to this body is supposed to be there, and so it is having it. Let that body have its pain. It will never deteriorate. Why? Because why? I'm busy. Though I'm in a loaded bus, though people are running around, chasing each other, stepping on each other's foot, someone has already done that on my feet as well, I would still be focused onto one thing during that journey. What is that? Each one of them I would be seeing and saying, oh, look how Krishna is walking. Oh, look how Krishna is stepping onto my feet. Oh, look how Krishna is cutting the tickets as a conductor. Oh, look how Krishna is driving. Oh, look how Krishna has laid down this road. Oh, look how Krishna is giving me air in spite of all these people rushing, competing for that air. He still has little bit more air for me that I'm able to breathe in this rush hour also. I'm completely lost in Krishna at that point in time. If I'm that, then he is the one who is Jita Indriyaha, who has control over the senses. Right? At that point in time, let's say there is a seat that is just getting vacant. I know that there is a person who is going to vacate the seat in the bus. And then I see that there are 3 more people looking at that person. And I rush to the seat. I push everyone, rush to the seat and sit down and say, it is mine. This happens. Why? Because I cannot control my mind. I cannot control my intent, the strong desire to make myself comfortable, my body comfortable. I cannot take even a smallest thing that comes to my body as it is. I have to protect it all the time. I want it to be in the most luxurious state as ever. Like a small baby, how I pamper, I want to pamper my body every moment. If I am that, and for that sake, if I'm able to go to everywhere where there is such a comfort and ask for it, then I'm not a Jitendriya. If I'm not a Jitendriya, then there is no point in renouncing, because that's what you need to do. You go to Himalaya, some strong winds will come, cold climate prevails there. Your body will be subjected to all the harsh climatic conditions. At that point in time, if you are thinking, oh, I should have a sweater. I came to, this sannyasa without a sweater and a jacket. I should have brought something. Then you are not in sannyasa at all. Right? So that is exactly what Bhagavan is saying. Yoga Yuktaha is the one who is completely focused in God. For him, he is not this body. He or she is not this body. They are completely in Bhagavan. And that kind of a person can tolerate anything that comes to the body, that can tolerate anything that comes to the mind. I don't know how many of you have learned Kabir Das. How many of you know who is Kabir Das? Dohas. Dohas. Not dosas. Sheetal says Kabir Das dosas. Not dosas. Dohas. So Kabir Das, he had a very beautiful way of expressing these things. One shloka, one doha, I remember. I don't know how many of you have. Do you have Hindi, Arush, in your school? Do you have Kabir Das dohas in school? Kriti Dalli? I know in India we have, in some of the schools they teach Hindi Kabir Das dohas and all. So there is a very famous doha called Nindak Nire Rakhiye. So when there is a person who is abusive, who always is not happy with you, he or she always tries to bully you. Such a bully, you should always keep next to you. Nindak Nire Rakhiye. Why? Because bin sabun pani bina nirmal kare subhai. Without even water and soap, they act like soap and they clean you up. How they clean us? They will tell, Pawan, you are a liar. I know you are lying. That day you did this, but now you are saying you did not do. You are a liar. That person is always trying to look for my defects, the defects in me. He or she will always bring defects in me. He will say, you are a liar, you are lazy, you are this, you are that. 90% of that will be true. Believe me, because they have done their lot of research. Their only focus is to identify negatives in me. So they will bring that negatives more frequently. When they bring those negatives more frequently, I know what to correct. If they are not there, I probably may not correct. But because they are there, I will stop speaking lies. Oh my God, this guy is next to me. If I speak a lie, he will catch me. And he is going to bully me for next 3-4 months. So let me not do that. So this way, I will try to get away from him and not do something that will catch his attention. And what is catching his attention? His attention is only on my negatives. So his focus is only on my negatives. I'll stop doing those negatives. I'll avoid those negatives. Isn't it? So Bhagavan is saying, those who are, that's what Kabir Das said, keep such people next to you. Okay? So by having such people, you will be getting rid of all your negatives. When you get rid of all your negatives, right, then you slowly start understanding the value of purity in you. So once you get purer ante enti, not having any negative intentions, not having any selfish intentions when we perform an activity. So such things will slowly get wiped off. And there will be a point in time where we will start thinking only about God and nothing else. That person is Yoga Yuktaha, which is completely unified with God. Whatever he or she does, every time there is God in it. Even something wrong happens in the life, like some relative or some friend is going through struggle, he'll say, oh, my friend, you are going through struggle and I'm able to watch this, right? Maybe this is what exactly Bhagwan wanted me to learn from you. What will happen to me if I don't take care of my life seriously? What has happened to me can happen to me. What has happened to you can happen to me and to others as well. So I should not only protect myself from all this, but also others. So Bhagwan has given me this opportunity. So he will always say Bhagwan. Why? Because his focus is that. Her focus is that. Always into Lord. So such people are called as Yoga Yuktaha, Vishuddhatma, Vijitatma, Jitendriya. For such people, it is okay. For such people, whatever they perform an activity, for them there is no bondage. Na lipyate, kurvannapi na lipyate. Those people, even if I'm performing an activity, they don't feel they are doing any task. Kriti Talli, do you help your Amma?
Yes, uncle.
You do it, right? So after you do you tell your grandparents or somebody on call that today I help my Amma?
No.
You don't tell? You don't tell
My
to
mother
anybody?
itself tells everybody.
Huh? They themselves tell it to everyone. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good. But sometimes we do good job and we keep telling about it to others as well, right? Such a person is not bad, but such a person is not Yoga Yuktaha, because he or she still feels that they have done it. If somebody else has done, how can I take the credit? I cannot. So if I feel Bhagwan has made me do this, then how can I take the credit for it? I will not. So I will say, yeah, I could do whatever is possible, and it is only because of his blessings. So thank God. Have you ever heard this word, thank God? Yoga Yuktaha always thanks God. Nothing else he does. Always, for everything in life. Such is a Yoga Yuktaha. For such a person, whatever activities they are doing, they don't register anything with them. And so there is no bondage. So they don't want to repeat the same thing again and again. They don't have this pride that, oh, I know I have done this, so I want to repeat this again and again because it gives me happiness when people appreciate me, when people come back to me and say, hey, you've done it great, do it again. Yeah, I do it again, I get more appreciations. And this greed for appreciation, greed for everything in life is bad. So that greed comes from the fact that we don't believe that it is all because of Bhagwan. The moment we start believing that, the greed will automatically die off. Okay? All right. So I think we'll probably have one more verse. We'll just chant that and then we will stop the session. Okay? We will continue that in the next session. Kriti Talli, repeat after me, Nana.
Yes, uncle.
So we'll chant 2, 8 and 9. Okay? They go together. And this is kind of little tongue twister as well. I know Arish would have done this already, practiced it already, but this, I'll break it up. Naiva kinchit
Naiva kinchit
karomiti
karomiti
yukto manyet
yukto manyeta
tatvit
tatvit
tatvavit
tatvavit
pashyan
pashyan
shrunvan
rinvan
sprushan
sprishan
jigran
gran
jigran
Jigran.
Ashnan.
Ashnan.
Gachan.
Gachan.
Swapan.
Swapan.
Shwasan.
Vasan.
All ending with So it is Pashyan Shrunvan.
Pashyan Shinvan.
Sprushan Jigran.
Sprishan Jigran.
Ashnan Gachan.
Ashyan Gachan.
Swapan Shwasan.
Swasan.
Next line. Pralapan.
Pralapan.
Visrujan.
Visrujan.
Grihnan.
Gritnan.
Unmishan.
Unmishan.
Nimishan.
Nimishan.
Api.
Happy.
Pralapan. Visrujan.
Pralapan. Visrujan.
Grihnan.
Grihnan.
Unmishan. Nimishan.
Unmishan. Nimishan.
Api.
Happy.
Indriyani.
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 Indriyartheshu.
Indriyandeshu.
Indriyartheshu.
Indriyandeshu.
Vartanta.
Vartanta.
Harayan.
Iti dharayan.
Anshutali, try repeating this. Naiva kinchit karomiti.
Naiva kinchit karomiti.
To manyeta tattvavit.
Yukto manyeta tattvavitu.
Pashyan shrunvan.
Pashyan shrinvan.
Sprushan jigran.
Sprishan jigran.
Ashnan gachan.
Ashnan gachan.
Swapan shwasan.
Swapan swasham.
Pralapan visrujan.
Pralapan visrujan.
Grihnan.
Grihnan.
Unmishan.
Unmishan.
Nimishannapi.
Nimishannapi.
Indriyani indriyartheshu.
Indriyarindriyarteshu.
Vartanta iti dharayan.
Vartante iti dharayan.
Arush Nana, నువ్వు కూడా చెప్పు. 8th and 9th.
Okay. Naiva kinchit. Okay. Okay, Mama. Naiva kinchit karomiti. Yukto manyeta tattvavita. Pashyan shrunvan. Sprishan jigran. Ashnan gachan. Swapan shwasan. Pralapan visrujan grunhan. Unmishan nimishan api. Indriyani indriyartheshu. Valtanta iti dharayan.
సరే, మనం ఇప్పుడు whenever karma yoga means doing every activity thinking Bhagwan is doing it kada. So what different activities? వి థింక్ దట్ యాక్టివిటీస్ అంటే ఏంటి, నేనేం చేస్తాను, ఆఫీస్కి వెళ్తాను, ఆఫీస్ లో పని చేస్తాను, అక్కడ అన్ని నాకేవో టాస్క్స్ ఉంటాయి, టాస్క్స్ చేస్తాను, నా టీం ఉంటుంది, వాళ్ళకి పనులు అప్పు చెప్తాను, రిపోర్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి, స్టేటస్ అంతా చెప్తాను అందరికి, పెద్దవాళ్ళకి, అదే కదా నా పని. అది చేస్తున్నంత సేపు నేను భగవంతుడే చేస్తున్నాను. అది కాదు, ఇంటికి వచ్చాక నేను మళ్ళీ పిల్లల్ని కూడా చూసుకోవాలి కదా, అప్పుడప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి హెల్ప్ చేస్తాను, షాప్కి వెళ్ళి గ్రాసరీస్ ఇస్తాను. అది కూడా నా వల్ల ఏం అవ్వట్లేదు, భగవంతుడు నాకు ఇచ్చాడు, నాకు భగవంతుడు బలం ఇచ్చాడు, కారు ఇచ్చాడు, అన్ని ఇచ్చాడు, కాబట్టి ఆయన నా చేతి ఇవన్నీ చేయిస్తున్నాడు అని చెప్పు. అయిపోయింది. అంతటితో అయిపోయిందా? కాదు. ఏ లెవెల్ వరకు వెళ్ళాలి మనం? ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ బీయింగ్ డన్ బై భగవాన్, అండర్ హిస్ గైడెన్స్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అని మనం ఏ యాక్టివిటీస్ ని కన్సిడర్ చేయాలి? ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి అంకుల్? మనం ఏమీ అంత కన్ఫ్యూజన్ పెట్టుకోక్కర్లేదు, కృష్ణుడే చెప్పాడు. ఏం చెప్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ? నైవ కించిత్ కరోమి ఇది, నేను అసలు ఏమీ చెయ్యటం లేదు, అంతా ఆయనే చేయిస్తున్నాడు నా చేత. ఇలా అనుకుంటారంట వాళ్ళు. ఎవరు? విజితేంద్రియ, విశుద్ధాత్మ, విజితాత్మ, మంచివాళ్ళు అంటే ద వన్స్ హు ఆర్ వెరీ మచ్ క్లోజ్ టు పరమాత్మ. వాళ్ళని చూస్తే భగవంతుడిని చూసినట్టే. అలాంటి వాళ్ళు ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు అనుకుంటారంట ఇలాగా, నా వల్ల ఏం కాదు, భగవంతుడు అన్ని చేయిస్తున్నాడని ఎప్పుడెప్పుడు అనుకుంటారంట? ఫర్ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ విచ్ ఈస్ పశ్యన్, చూస్తున్నప్పుడు పొద్దున్నే కళ్ళు లేచి మనం ఇలా కళ్ళు తెరవగానే పొద్దున్నే పడుకునేటప్పుడు కళ్ళు మూసుకుంటాం. వెన్ యూ వేకప్ యూ ఓపెన్ అప్ అండ్ యూ సీ లైట్, యూ సీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అరౌండ్ యువర్ బెడ్, యువర్ రూమ్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్. అప్పుడు మనం థ్యాంక్ గాడ్ అని చెప్తామా? అయ్యో భగవంతుడా, నాకు నిన్న రాత్రి కళ్ళు మూసుకున్నాను, పొద్దున్న కళ్ళు తెరుచుకుంటాయో లేదో గ్యారంటీ లేదు, అలాంటిది నువ్వు నా కళ్ళు తెరిపించావు, ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు సీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ అరౌండ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ భగవాన్, నీ వల్ల ఇదంతా అవుతుంది అని అనుకుంటామా? ఒకటి ఏదైనా చూస్తాం, మంచి పిక్చర్ చూస్తాం, మంచి సీనరీ చూసినప్పుడు వావ్ వాట్ అ బ్యూటిఫుల్ సీనరీ, మంచి పెయింటింగ్ చూస్తాం, వావ్ వాట్ అ బ్యూటిఫుల్ పెయింటింగ్ అని చెప్పి పెయింటర్ ని మనం ఓకే అనుకుంటాం, కానీ బాగుంది అని పెయింటర్ ని, ఇది ఎంఎఫ్ హుసేనా అని చెప్పి, గొప్పవాడు, చాలా గొప్పవాడు, ఆయన మనం తెగ పొగడేసుకుంటాం. కానీ భగవంతుడు నాకు ఈ కళ్ళు ఇచ్చాడు చూడడానికి, లేకపోతే ఇదంతా నాకు తెలిసేది కాదు అని చెప్పి ఆయనకు ఒకసారి నా థ్యాంక్స్ చెప్తామా? చెప్పం కదా. అలా చెప్పాలి, వీళ్ళు అలా చెప్తారు. సో పశ్యన్ శృణ్వన్, వినేటప్పుడు ఏదైనా మంచి సంగీతం వినిపించినప్పుడు ఆ సింగర్ని మెచ్చుకుంటారు, అందరూ మెచ్చుకుంటారు, కానీ నాకు వినిపించేలాగా చేసిన భగవంతుని మెచ్చుకోవాలి కదా. మరి ఆయన తలుచుకోకుండా ఎలాగా? ఆయన కూడా తలుచుకోవాలి. అది పశ్యన్ శృణ్వన్ స్పృశన్, ఏదైనా మంచి టచ్, ఒక మంచి పెట్ ని మనం పెట్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు సాఫ్ట్ గా మనం దాన్ని తగిలినప్పుడు, అది మనం కడిల్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకు వచ్చే ఫీల్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ టచ్, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దట్ టచ్ ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ దట్ హ్యాపీనెస్ అండ్ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్, రైట్? ఆ ఫీల్ నాకు కలిగించింది ఎవరు? ఆయనే, లేకపోతే నాలో అది తెలిసేది కాదు నాకు. ఇజంట్ ఇట్? నేను కామాలో ఉన్నాను అనుకోండి, మీరు నా చేతికి గోల్డ్ పెట్టినా, టెడ్డీ బీర్ పెట్టినా, ఏం పెట్టినా నాకు అది వేస్ట్, అలా పడుకుంటాను అంతే. ఇజంట్ ఇట్? ఐ విల్ జస్ట్ బి లయింగ్ లైక్ దట్. సో అది ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు నాకు? ఆ ఫీల్ ని ఎంజాయ్ చేసే కెపాసిటీ నాకు ఇచ్చింది ఎవరు? పరమాత్ముడు. సో ఐ షుడ్ ఎంజాయ్ దట్, ఐ షుడ్ థ్యాంక్ గాడ్. సో ద హోల్ థింగ్ ఈస్ థ్యాంక్ గాడ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ దట్ వి డూ ఇన్ అవర్ లైఫ్. డూయింగ్ అంటే ఓన్లీ బాడీ యాక్షన్సే కాదు, లిజనింగ్, సీయింగ్, టేస్టింగ్, జిఘ్రన్, టేస్టింగ్, స్పృశన్, టచింగ్, all the senses that we apply in this world are because of his power. So we should thank God for that. And then similarly, pralapan, visrujan, talking something, visrujan, when you are giving something up, isn't it? Everything is because of his kripa, is because of God's help. Then grihnan, when you take something, ability to accept is also Bhagwan is giving you the opportunity to accept, the ability to accept and use it for yourself. That also is his kripa. Unmission and nimission napi, ante kadu, these eyelids, how delicate they are, what if these stop opening up? See, na kallu ila unnai, nenu chustunnanu, I have the eyesight, but what if my eyelids are not opening? like this. I have the eyesight. I know I can see, but my eyelids are not coming up. What should I do? I have to hold it and lift it all the time. Isn't it? కానీ భగవంతుడు మనకు చూడాలనుకున్నప్పుడు ఆ ఐలిడ్స్ ని అలా ఓపెన్ చేసేస్తాడు. హౌ ఈస్ గెటింగ్ అస్? థ్యాంక్ గాడ్ ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు ఓపెన్ మై ఐస్. థ్యాంక్ గాడ్ ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు క్లోజ్ వెన్ ఐ వాంట్ టు టేక్ రెస్ట్. వాట్ ఇఫ్ యువర్ ఐస్ ఆర్ వైడ్ ఓపెన్ అండ్ యు వాంట్ టు స్లీప్ and it's not closing? This happens when you have mobile in your hand. Right? Though you are sleepy, you cannot, because your eyelids are still open. So at that point in time, when Bhagavan is dropping these eyelids softly to close your eyes and get to sleep, nimishannapi. Nimishaha means closing of your eyelids. Unmishan means lifting your eyes up, eyelids up. So even those actions which are not in your control, say senses are in your control sometimes, right? Because you know what you are seeing. But this eyelid are involuntary muscles. They fall on their own, they open on their own. So such involuntary muscles also, like including heart in your body, are being powered by him. Thank God. We must thank God for all those activities that we are doing, knowingly or unknowingly. That is the intent of these two mantras. Okay, we will discuss more. For now, we'll stop the session here. And the intent is to perform every activity thanking the Lord all the time. Okay, let's pray for everyone's happiness. Om Sarvesham Swasthir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayah, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet, Asatmo Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. See you all in the next session. Till then, keep up with your health.
Mama?
Stay happy.
మామ నేను ఒక సాంగ్ పాడచ్చా?
పాడినా?
వారణాస్యా వక్రతుండా శూర్పకర్ణా పాలయ, వారణాస్యా వక్రతుండా శూర్పకర్ణా పాలయ, హే రంభాచారుహాసా సర్పసూత్రా పాలయ, హే రంభాచారుహాసా సర్పసూత్రా పాలయ, ప్రమథనాథ ప్రథమ వంద్య స్కంద గురువర, ప్రమథనాథ ప్రథమ వంద్య స్కంద గురువర, రక్తవసన ఏకదంత గణపతే, రక్తవసన ఏకదంత గణపతే, వారణాస్య వక్రతుండా శూర్పకర్ణా పాలయ, హే రంభాచారుహాసా సర్పసూత్రా పాలయ, క్షిప్రవరదా హర్కలసన ప్రశ్న గణపతి నామక, క్షిప్రవరదా హర్కలసన ప్రశ్న గణపతి నామక, యోగ సుగమ విఘ్నహరణ సర్వలోక వినాయక, యోగ సుగమ విఘ్నహరణ సర్వలోక వినాయక, వారణాస్యా వక్రతుండా శూర్పకర్ణా పాలయ, హే రంభాచారుహాసా సర్పసూత్రా పాలయ, ఆఖువాహన పత్ర పూజిత సిద్ధి బుద్ధి ప్రదాయక, ఆఖువాహన सर्वत्र पूजित सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदायकं गणपते सच्चिदानंद सुमुख विकट पालय गणपते सच्चिदानंद सुमुख विकट पालय वाराणस्या वक्रतुंडा शूर्पकर्णा पालय हे रंभा चारुहासा सर्पसूत्रा पालय वाराणस्या वक्रतुंडा शूर्पकर्णा पालय हे रंभा चारुहासा सर्पसूत्रा पालय सर्पसूत्रा पालय सर्पसूत्रा पालय. Thank you, ma'am.
Good job. Nice, very nice, very nice. Good job. Keep it up, Kanna. You got a very nice voice. All right then. Kriti Talli, నువ్వు కూడా చాలా బాగా పాడతావు. ఏదైనా మంచి పాట నేర్చుకుని పాడతావు సరేనా? ఓకే. జై శ్రీకృష్ణ. బాయ్.